Okay, this is, again, the Hoover Steam Vac Deluxe, and I am going to show how to clean and dismantle it. The first thing, if the brushes are not working, the first thing to check is behind this little plastic cover here. There's a small metal screen, and this is the intake filter for the vacuum motor for the brushes. As you can see, there's this little disc that spins when the brushes are running, that you can see if the brushes are working without actually sticking your hand under it while it's on. But if this is clean and your brushes are still not working, then it's time to take the brushes off and see if something is jammed in the brushes or if it's the motor itself. Okay, the first thing we want to do is remove the tanks. So remove the solution tank. Put the handle down and remove the collection tank. Then we flip it over, and the handle's stuck on something over there. So we'll flip it over, and then we have our brushes. Now the brushes are held in, they just snap in, so they can be popped out. There's two little tabs right here and right here on each side. So you want to pop these out, and the brushes can be lifted out like that. And these are the solution, where the solution comes out. So while that's off, I'm going to take a toothpick or whatever, or a small wire, and clean those holes out while you're at it. And then this is the brushes here. Now, being that it's plastic, this little tab could be broken off, and in that case you have to get a new set of brushes, or there could be something jammed in the gears. As you can see, each brush is actually a gear, and then that turns it. Now, if the brushes are in good shape and everything is working properly with them, then it's time to take the machine apart and check to see if the vacuum motor is working. So let's see. Right here, there's a screw here. If I'm correct, or actually I'm not sure, if those are the ones that, or if there's screws on the top. I don't remember the last time I took it apart. Okay, so those look like those are the screws. Well, actually, I think these two screws are the ones that hold in the vacuum motor. There's two screws up front near the nozzle. So we want to take those out right here and right here. Okay, now that these two screws are out, we'll flip the machine back over again, and the cover should, well, there's one more screw right here. Does that? Yes, that does hold it in. And there is two little snap clips. You can see one right here and then one on the other side as well, that need to be, I can't do this with one hand, hold on a minute. Okay, now that those two clips are released, you also have to make sure that the latches that hold the collection tank are flipped in all the way so that they don't hit the plastic sides. So now that that is off, the cover will just tip forward, and there we have the vacuum motor, and that is held on with the two tabs, or the two screws right here, and it should just lift straight up. And you can see in the previous video how to clean that out and oil that. Now, this other vacuum motor, which is the pump motor, this, you only have to worry about this if you use attachments. If you don't have the attachment set for it, don't even worry about if this is working or not, because you don't need this. This machine uses a gravity feed for the regular brushes and the regular using it on a carpet, so there's no need, if you don't have the attachments or if you don't use the attachments, there's no need to even worry about if this is doing anything over here, because it's not going to affect anything. As long as it's not leaking, then everything should be okay. And to put it back together, you just have to reverse the process and put it all back together, and that's it.